Good Saturday to you. I'm Storm Team 9 Meteorologist Patrick Ellis here with your ENC Weather update for this October the 5th, 2013. Well, we are watching a very strong cold front approaching us from the west that will bring us showers and thunderstorms into the forecast as we start off the work week. Cooler temperatures on the way, and we'll talk about what is going on with little Karen down in the Gulf of Mexico. Doesn't look like it's going to be hanging on very much longer as we go into the next 24 hours or so, 24 to 48 hours. So we'll detail that here in the update video. Hey, let's talk high temperatures today. It got quite warm, actually above where we were thinking today. We thought 86 would do it for most of us. On average, that was a good number, but a few spots touched the 90s. Goldsboro, Wilson, and Greenville all hitting 90 degrees with the hourly observations at each respective airport. 88 the high temperature at Kinston as well as New Bern. 87 apiece for Edenton and Washington. 81 for Morehead City. 86 the high temperature today at Jacksonville. 87 over in Kenansville. Right now we're back into the 70s and even a few upper 60s on the board as well. Upper 60s for Swan Quarter. 73 degrees the current temperature at Greenville. 70 for Wilson. 72 for New Bern as well as Morehead City. 70 for Wilson as well as Kenansville and Jacksonville. All right, so let's talk near term real quick and just kind of get you an idea of what's going to be going on over the next 24 hours or so. As far as tonight is concerned, expect a little bit of patchy fog to develop late tonight, mainly after midnight, and then really starting to settle in. Last couple of mornings, we've had that similar setup where we've had a lot of fog in the morning time hours that lifts by the time we get to about 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning, and then we look good through the rest of the day. Temperatures this overnight tonight into the middle 60s inland, upper 60s and low 70s along the immediate beaches. And if you see a few showers offshore tomorrow morning, won't be surprised to see that, and we'll make mention of a few showers in the forecast for tomorrow as well. I think most areas will top out middle 80s in inland, and along the coast, lower 80s. We'll go with partly cloudy skies, a little bit more weight in the cloud coverage department than what we've seen the last couple of days. And then by the time we head towards 7 p.m., we get a few showers to start to fire up ahead of our frontal boundary that'll be moving in here as we head towards Monday. And some of the moisture from our friend Karen down in the Gulf of Mexico will try to make its way towards eastern North Carolina. Here's the latest information. 28.1 north, 91.7 west. This is as of the 8 o'clock advisory, the intermediate advisory. 1007 millibars, winds at 40 miles per hour. Is barely holding on to tropical storm status and likely not going to be holding on for very much longer. Looking at some of the buoy reports, just off of Grand Isle, south-southeast at 22 miles per hour, gusting to 27 right now. That's about, say about 10 miles off of Grand Isle, Louisiana right now. And just kind of giving you an idea that this system is not doing very well at this point, and wasn't doing very well yesterday. A lot of dry air out ahead of this system in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and is just shearing this apart. Also a very strong southwesterly jet shearing the storm system apart. That's all in part because of a huge upper level low up towards the north that is rocketing through places like Nebraska, and as well as Kansas, Oklahoma, Iowa, and Missouri, also down into now into portions of Arkansas. Had tornado warnings and a tornado on the ground over in northwest Tennessee earlier on this evening, and also in the Kentucky. So some severe weather obviously outbreaking across the mid-Mississippi Valley at this point. And to give you an idea, look at Karen down there in the Gulf of Mexico and look at the sheer magnitude of this large upper level system, this large mid-latitude cyclone over the central portion of the United States. Severe weather obviously outbreaking across a good portion of the Mississippi and Ohio River valleys this afternoon. Now about to cross the Mississippi River. I'm back here watching the Mississippi State LSU game, and they should be able to get done with the game in time before the storms roll in, but it's going to be a treacherous ride back to Baton Rouge for those folks heading back to LSU tonight. But overall, a very broad system, and that's all going to be moving our way as we head into the day on Monday. Karen, this cold front, going to become one basically and make its way off towards the east. We still have high pressure for the time being, but not very much longer before this system starts to roll into our area. As far as the track of Karen, tropical storm status comes up towards Boothville, Louisiana, and at the mouth of the Mississippi River. and then pushes off towards the east as it gets tracked with the cold front. The low-level center will be pushed off towards the east, but the actual moisture may be streamed up towards us, and you'll see that here in the precision forecast model in the long range. You'll see that big upper-level disturbance up to the north and the cold front associated with it takes what's left of Karen and makes its way towards us. Here's a look on Monday, and I would say this, more than likely we're going to stay with a chance for showers, mainly scattered showers, early on the day on Monday. Then through the afternoon hours, that's when the rain shower activity will start to increase. I think by the time we get towards midday, that's when our rain shower chances will be up to about 50%, and then maximizing through the overnight hours of Monday. And here's a look at 8 o'clock, and when you look at that, I mean, that is a strong line of storms pushing through the area, and with the wind shear, we have enough wind shear in the atmosphere that we could get a few bowing segments in this line if it does become a linear system, a few bowing segments, and we could see a few isolated spin-up tornadoes. That's not going to be out of the question with this system rolling through, and also the potential for damaging winds as it rolls through as well. As we head towards Monday evening and through the overnight hours, I think most areas still with showers and thunderstorms east of Highway 17 through at least 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then the system rolls off the coast by the time we head towards Tuesday morning. So we will have a clearing trend through the morning time hours of Tuesday, and a few clouds, maybe a few sprinkles get back in here through Tuesday afternoon, and then high pressure builds in by the time we head towards your day on Wednesday. So we're going to go with breezy conditions for Monday as well as Tuesday. A 70% chance for rain on Monday. That's going to be mainly for the afternoon and evening hours. The potential for strong storms also in the forecast as well as we head towards Tuesday. Rain showers in the morning, then tapering off. Likely going to see some clearing through the afternoon hours, and then a big time cool down as well. It looks like the cold air associated with the system is basically on its doorstep and is going to be moving through as we head into your day on Tuesday. By Wednesday, we're staying in the lower and middle 70s. Same thing as we head towards Thursday. Friday, we're back up into the middle 70s. And the modeling's still out to lunch, and I will tell you that this is a fairly low confidence forecast because we've seen a flip-flop of the models over the past 24 hours. Yesterday, we were forecasting high temperatures on Wednesday to be in the middle 70s, now into the lower 70s. And we were forecasting Tuesday to still be in the 80s, now into the lower 70s. And kind of the trend has been that Tuesday we may see falling temperatures, actually starting off at about 75 degrees and then falling down into the lower 70s and possibly even the upper 60s. Now the GFS really painting some 60s in here by Wednesday and Thursday. I'm not confident enough to go that low, and that's way below climatological normals for this time of the year. For the time being, we're going to take a middle ground and go with low 70s. Obviously, this forecast will be tweaked over the next couple of days, but do expect that the period between Wednesday and Saturday to be fairly tranquil, though the European model has this system rolling off the coast and then spurring another low pressure system off of the North Carolina coastline and bringing showers and possibly some thunderstorms back into the forecast, and also breezy conditions by the time we head towards Saturday and into Sunday. That's still a little out there to see that, and to be honest with you, it's the first time I've seen that on this model. So we're just going to go with a tranquil forecast for the time being. But obviously, like I said, the latter half of this, especially towards Saturday, we may be tweaking this once again. And also on Tuesday, likely going to be doing some tweaking with the forecast as well. That'll do it for me here on the ENC Weather Update. Stay up to date with us on Facebook as well as Twitter and on WNCT.com. You stay up, and we'll be on the television side tonight at 10 o'clock on the CW, 11 o'clock right back on WNCT. No 6 o'clock newscast tomorrow. We will have a at the half little mini newscast / weathercast at the halftime of the second NFL game tomorrow. So we'll see you then. And stay up to date with us, like I said, on social media and as well as on WNCT.com. You guys have a great rest of your evening and a great day tomorrow and a great weather week ahead.